So in part two, we are going to cover the 10 positive emotions. They're right here. So the first one is joy. Joy can equate to happiness, but our tendency or our action urge when we feel joy is to play, and that's really important because playing, the outcome of that is acquired skills and new learned information. When we are feeling joyous or happy, it means that we are feeling safe. Our appraisal of the situation is that we're safe and familiar, so we can kind of let our guard down and be happy and play again. Play is very important for our development and our well-being, even as adults. Gratitude is one of my favorite positive emotions. I find it really fascinating for a lot of reasons. Gratitude is a pro-social emotion, meaning that you can feel it within yourself, but you can also feel it towards other people, and it can also strengthen relationships if you express gratitude towards another person. That can help to strengthen your bond between you and that person, which I find really cool. The action urge with gratitude is to give creatively. So normally we feel gratitude when something good has happened to us as a result of a gesture or a gift or a set of circumstances. So as a result of feeling grateful, we want to kind of pass that on with a wonderful ripple effect and give creatively towards others. Serenity is another positive emotion. When you're feeling serene, you are wanting to integrate that feeling more into your life. It's almost like a very grounded contentment, like, everything feels right now, this is good, and I want more of this in my life. Like, everything the way it is as it should be right now. It's a really powerful emotion when you feel it. So the action urge here is to savor this, to really stretch out the experience and really soak it up, and to integrate that feeling more into your life. It actually helps you prioritize your values and what you find important. Interest is actually a positive emotion, despite the fact that you might feel it a lot of the time. It might seem mundane to you, but it actually is a really important positive emotion because when you're feeling interested, you are likely to learn and explore, whether that's new concepts and ideas or actual physical places, which is also good for your development. Hope is cool because you feel hope during a negative circumstance, and the outcome of hope is to kind of get creative over how you overcome that. So it's like a creative way to think optimistically. Pride is another positive emotion that we feel when we've done something that is socially valued. So our action urge with pride is to dream big. Amusement is another shared positive emotion that you will have between one or more people, and this also helps to strengthen relationships and just kind of give you a little jolt of laughter and happiness. Amusement is when you are bonding over a circumstance that is not harmful or detrimental to someone's health. So the situation that you might feel amused by is someone slipping and almost falling on a banana peel, or your friend dropping their phone on their face. So it's like kind of funny, but no one's really hurt. Inspiration is something we feel when we witness human excellence, and inspiration is cool because what inspires you might not inspire me. So it's pretty individual, but it's when we witness something that we find extraordinary, and the tendency here is to aspire to excellence. In seeing another person's excellence, we also want to reach those new heights. Awe is when you feel overwhelmed by greatness, and at the same time maybe humbled by the vastness or grandness of what you're experiencing. You might feel awe being in nature, either looking out on the ocean or maybe in a mountain range. The tendency here is to accommodate that new feeling and to kind of soak up that grandness. And you see yourself as part of a larger whole when you're experiencing awe. And love is kind of the emotion of the positive emotion of all of the other positive emotions. You can feel love. The tendencies of love encompass all of the previous 9 that we spoke about. But one cool kind of tidbit about love is this isn't just talking about an intimate or a familial relationship. You can experience love with anyone as long as you and that person are sharing at least 2 of the same positive emotions at the same time. So you can be in micro snippets of love with different people throughout your day, which I find kind of cool. So now we are going to share some De-Stress Monday tips here. These are just some ways to boost your positive emotion. There are many other De-Stress Monday tips that you can check out at destressmonday.org. They have lots of good stuff there. And now I want you to give gratitude specifically a try. This is a really good way to not only boost your feelings of gratitude, but just your all-over positive emotion. So here are a few ways that you can practice gratitude, and I really encourage you to try this. You can start a gratitude journal that's just jotting down a thing or two that you are grateful for that day. Pretty simple. The 3 good things exercise is a step beyond that. A little bit more specific. So you write down 3 things that either you were grateful for or positive things that happened to you that day, and elaborating on that, you also write the reason why. And that part is really important because it helps to kind of solidify those neural pathways in your brain and process and reflect that experience a little bit more in retrospect, which is good for you. So 3 good things is listing out those events or those actions that you took, but also explaining why. So for example, you could say something like, I'm really grateful I did some physical activity today because I know it's good for me and it's good for my mental health, so good for me. Mental subtraction is just kind of pondering about something, thinking, what would have happened if, I never met Sally? Or I wonder what would have happened if I never went to Syracuse University? Just kind of expressing great gratitude for the place that you're in now and thinking about how your path could have changed, recognizing that you took action to be where you are today and kind of savoring that. And a gratitude letter is a phenomenal activity that I recommend for everyone. This is where you write a letter to someone expressing your gratitude for them. Maybe it's someone that you've never really told properly how thankful you are for them. So you write out this letter, and then you get bonus points if you read the letter out loud to them. I know we can't really be face-to-face right now, but either over Zoom or Skype or FaceTime or whatever it is, that is really, really powerful because it helps to strengthen your relationship like tenfold, and it's also really uncomfortable, which is a good thing to get out of your comfort zone once in a while. So would definitely recommend that. And another tidbit for the letter, it's really important to focus on the other person. So when you're expressing gratitude, it's very easy to say me, I, but when writing the letter, be hyper aware that you are writing the letter about them. I'm really grateful for your characteristic of kindness because you always are willing to extend a loving hand. Kind of framing it in a way that is about them and who they are as a person. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.